What's up everybody? Welcome to another video of MAP After Hours. I'm Luke and today we're working on my 2007 Subaru STi. I want to give you guys a little backstory on it. The car was purchased in brand new from a shop, and they did a custom rotated kit that they did R&D and put that on. When they did that, they didn't do any supporting mods to the cylinder head or the short block, like anything. They kept it 100% bone stock. Obviously pushed way too much power than what a stock bottom end could take on a Subaru. Blew it up. A guy bought it from that shop. He had it in his garage for quite a long time. Didn't do any work, so I bought it from a local performance shop that we have here. They actually build Subarus, and it's JM Automotive. I bought it from the owner, Jesse. He put the car back together, did a stage 1 short block, so just pretty much drop in pistons, head studs, better head gasket. Pretty simple, stock cylinder heads. I bought it from him like that. It had a Blausch Dom 1.5 on there. It's a good turbo from, if you want that good mid fours to the wheels for power. So it made some good power. It did make 450 wheel at about like 24, 25 PSI. Super fun. The cylinder head had a bad valve seat and pretty much smushed it. I decided I kind of wanted to go all out and restart 100%. So we are putting our MAPerformance Stage 2 short block in the car. It's gonna have Wiseco 9975 pistons. It's gonna have the Manly Turbo Tough H-beams, King rod and main bearings, a brand new nitrated crank from Subaru, the ARP 625 aged head studs, 2 new OEM cylinder heads, and then it's gonna have GSC S2 cams. SuperTech did hook it up, sent me out their dual valve spring kit, their exhaust and intake valves. I got all that from them. Let's see, yeah, so I mean that's about it. The short block is in the works right now, so I'm gonna get back there. I'm gonna show you guys the car. I'm gonna show you guys, what we got going right now, where we're at in the process, and then yeah, we'll show you what we're doing today. I got my buddy Cole here. He's helped me out. We are gonna do some work on the car. You guys obviously know Eric and his 240. He's making some moves on this thing.
Making the moves.
Making the frickin' moves. Here's what we got going on. Oh man, this autofocus is not gonna be a good time. So Eric, that you just saw, and that you guys know, you've seen him in other videos, he is actually doing my full long block. So he's actually building the short block. He is assembling the short block. So here's the short block, it's prepped. It still needs the cylinder hone. He did get the short block clearanced for the H-beams. We got the Wiseco pistons there, the head studs, the crank. I don't know if he's balanced the crank yet, but she is pretty, let me tell you. He is going to assemble the head and put the head together. I don't have all the stuff for the head yet, it's on order. And then he's actually gonna time the car and put all the timing components on. So he's doing my entire long block build. Super pumped on that. He does amazing work. So this is what we got going on so far. The car is in pretty good condition. Like obviously, missing a little cap right there. This little side vent thing flew off from the drag strip last summer. So just pretty much getting things cleaned up. Obviously I'm gonna need a full exhaust, as I sold my old exhaust. I have no turbo, the whole OEM turbo kit itself I sold. So I'm actually doing our rotated kit. I feel like it's kind of one of those rotated kits for Subarus that it's not very well known, but I mean, just not a lot of people have bought it. So I'm hoping that I can get people to see the, fantastic quality and work that goes into everything here. So I'm doing our rotated kit. We started prepping the engine bay, getting a lot of these wires retaped, hosed up. We're actually going to drop the subframe and we're going to take a buffer wheel to some of these bolt holes, clean it up and respray it, as Eric's doing to all of his stuff too, and then just start cleaning up kind of all like this goo that's in here that kind of, you know, gathers up over time, like, you know, just the nasty stuff. Alright guys, so here's the plan. We'll wipe down some of these areas, just a quick wipe down. We are going to wire wheel, dowel, buffing surface, pad, whatever you want to call it. Some of these areas, you want to just get them nice and smooth. We're just going to clean this up, and then I'm going to pressure wash that, as well as I'm going to dump these, clean those up. Those are like the underbody trays, whatever. I don't even know what you want to call those things. Then we're gonna run to O'Reilly's and we're gonna grab some coating and some paint, repaint this, let it sit in the sun and dry, and then honestly in a couple hours and we'll just put it back up. It is now day 2. I have not updated this since yesterday. I do apologize. So this is what we have going on. The cross member subframe, you know, whatever you want to call it. Buffed it down, cleaned it up, painted it. Pretty much, I mean, honestly, I just rattle canned it. So this is the turnout. So it is good enough. It's better than it was before. That's all cleaned up. Now I'll show you what we got going on here. Holy no light. So what I have been working on is getting all this cleaned up. Oh gosh, the mic just fell. So getting all this cleaned up. Been literally cleaning for hours. Working on the passenger side right now. Just getting all this grease and stuff off the car. So trying to get that hot boy clean. Kurt down here is, I guess, working on some hot boy diff stuff.
You're right.
Some drift spec diff.
You're right.
So you guys have obviously seen his BMW quite a bit. It is on the road. It is no longer in Bay 1. It is on the road. Now it's just getting drift spec'd.
She's getting the sauce.
She's getting the sauce. So we can get mega sideways. Oh, this is the sauce right here too. My God. We'll go all the way down there because Eric is working on decking the block. You guys saw Zach got the cylinder hone done last night. He was working on that. Took twice as long, but he got that done. That's all perfect. Now Eric is getting the block decked. So this one is finished. So we got a clearance for the H-beams, it's decked, it's honed. Now it just needs to be washed, and Eric gets to build a badass stage 2 block. Only perfection here. Yeah, Eric's getting that done. I'm gonna let him do his thing. So what I've been doing is getting all these, like, I don't even know what you would call these, like I guess these are like tranny braces. Subframe braces, stuff like that. Just literally cleaning bolts up, getting everything nice and clean. This is pretty sweet. I actually took all these bolts off, every single one. Hold on. I took all these bolts off, got them looking all nice and brand new. So yeah, we're making moves, just getting it all cleaned up. So essentially what happened is right when I got this car, okay, so my first turbo from Blausch, it was a Blausch 20G. It literally exploded, and it was a journal bearing, and journal bearings have large oil feed lines, and I mean, it just exploded. And oil went absolutely everywhere, caked the engine bay. Obviously dirt goes in there, oil, dirt, just makes super thick, grimy stuff. And then we were at Proving Ground 1, and my axles, both my axle boots exploded and grease went everywhere. So we got oil, axle grease, and dirt, and you know, rain and just all that stuff. It just made a mess. So I'm trying to get everything as clean as possible. I am super, super happy how this passenger side turned out, because I mean, it does look almost brand new. So that is super, super cool. So yeah, we're just getting her done. Just more cleaning stuff. Just fun after work fun stuff here. So what we got done between yesterday and today. So I'll show you short block wise over here. Pretty dirty right now. Eric still has to get everything cleaned up, but it is honed, it is decked. The deck is super, super clean and shiny. It's almost like a freaking mirror. The honing's done, the deck is done. It's just got to get cleaned, washed, let it dry for a little bit, and then we can throw in the, you know, the main bearings, rod bearings. The crank is balanced. Eric said that it actually didn't need any weight. It was under a half a gram if I'm correct. And then the pistons, rods, whatever, will all go in there. So the short block will be finished within the week. Now the heads, I don't even have cylinder heads yet. They're actually coming from Subaru, and we're waiting on a GSC to send out the S2 cams. Super Tech, I have the dual valve springs, the intake and exhaust valves, everything from them. So we just gotta wait for the cylinder heads to get in, and then head gaskets, gasket seal kit, like the full gasket kit from Subaru, and then the long block will be complete, and then we'll just start piecing things together, and then, you know, Andrew's gotta fab up the rotated kit and the headers, gotta get the turbo in. So things are moving along, but obviously, you know, it is gonna take some time. So I do know that. I will show you what we got going on though. Subframe, cross member, painted, cleaned up on the car. So pretty much just kind of did some cleaning this weekend. So the car is making some moves. I'm gonna call it for the night. I have to degrease the floor. Floor got pretty dirty this weekend from all the BS that this car was just full of grease from 12 years. So gonna just clean up here, gonna call it a night. I will film next weekend with some more cleaning and just updates on what we're doing. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoy watching this build process, as this is my first time doing anything like this, so it is super, super cool doing it at a company that is just so fun to work for. Everyone here is so cool. It's just a very good time being with everyone that enjoys the same thing and is so open to help each other. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoy the upcoming videos, and I hope you have a fantastic week.